Today we are talking about the cognitive distortion of mind reading. Mind reading is when you quote unquote know what someone else is thinking, even though you don't really know what they're thinking. Mind reading isn't real. So let me just lay out this common scenario for you. So say your significant other comes home and they're super pissed at you, but they don't say anything. And the only reason why you find out is because they're blowing up at you a couple of days later. And you're like, well, I didn't know that you were mad. I had no idea. And they're like, how could you not know? I've been giving you the cold shoulder for the past couple of days. And you're like, I did not know that. I asked you if something was wrong a couple days ago, and you said there was nothing wrong. You said you were fine. And they said, you should have heard my sarcastic tone. Why couldn't you read my tone better? Obviously, there was something wrong. I will admit freely that I have done something like this before, and I've had things like this done to me before as well. It's easy to expect people to read your minds, even though it's not a real thing. And let me tell you why that is. One, I do think that movies and TVs have given us a horrible, unrealistic expectation of what love is and what romance and good relationships are. I think a lot of the time we're very much like, if you really know me and you really love me, you should know. You should know what I'm feeling inside. And you know what? No, that's not necessarily true. Not everyone is good at picking up emotional cues, body language. That's a skill. And it's really not fair to personalize it when people cannot read your mind, right? When people can't read your mind, they're not attacking you. They're not trying to diss you. If they can't read your mind, it doesn't mean that your relationship's crap. It doesn't mean anything like that. It means that they're not trying to make assumptions for you. And that's a good thing. And the thing we all need to do is take more responsibility and learn how to better communicate our wants and needs. That's how you get what you want, by being able to verbally and clearly communicate. Would it be great if people could read our minds? Yes. Does it sound more romantic? I guess so, but again, I think that's an unrealistic expectation set by Hollywood. Think about it this way. Do you really want a relationship that is a constant guessing game, where people are stressed and no one's ever sure if they're gonna get what they want or need? I don't want that. I don't think a lot of us want that. And if you do want that, at least make sure that the person you're with wants that too. I guess some people like playing games. I'm not one of them. How do we get past this cognitive distortion? Well, I think what's hard is that this could already be a bad habit for a lot of us. So one, awareness first, so that you can then stop it in its tracks and tell yourself, hey Trixie, remember, this is not effective. This is not conducive to a good relationship, right? Be aware, stop it, maybe actually have a conversation with your significant other about how you may do this and they may do this and how it's not helpful to you guys. And then hold each other accountable, right? In a respectful way. Don't throw it back at them during a fight, being all bitter. That's not helpful. Also, keep reminding yourself that expecting other people to read your mind is an unrealistic expectation. And you don't want people really to keep trying to read your mind, because they could read it wrong, and then all of a sudden someone's proposing to you in public even though you hate that, and now you're having a panic attack. Or now you're proposing to someone and they say yes, but they only said yes because you did do it in public, and then 5 minutes later when you're in private, they're like, that wasn't actually a no, but I didn't want to embarrass you. And, all that. You can avoid all that. Just communicate. Learn to communicate. If you found this video helpful, remember to subscribe and that bell. If you have any suggestions about how to get over this cognitive distortion, please share the wealth. Until next time, I am the Thoughtful Beast. Bye, guys. That this is kind of a bad habit for maybe some of a lot.